How are you, my friends? In this video, I'm continuing the series Basic Math Terms, Part 9. Part 9 will clarify distance and midpoint words that are used in these two items. Now, here we have in Part 9, I will mention 15 words. Some of them are easy, some are not easy. The coordinate plane, the origin, the region, ordered pair, quadrant, midpoint, line segment, collinear. Here we have some difficult words here. We say collinear or equidistant. Okay, let's start explaining. Now, the coordinate plane is the four quadrants, including the x-axis, y-axis, and the origin. So all of this system, we call it coordinate plane. See, in the coordinate plane, we have four quadrants. See the word here, coordinate plane. We have x-axis here, all this number line in the x, number line in the y, we call it y-axis. This one here, the region, all this region with all the points here, we call it quadrant 1. Here on the left, we go like this. This is quadrant 2. This is quadrant 3, all these points here in this area. And this is quadrant 4. O is the origin. See, the origin is a point. So it is 0, 0. So there are many words in this slide you have to know. Every point here, see, there is a point. If you have an A value on the X, A value, B value on the Y, whatever the number is. So this is a point P, A comma B. That's a point. Okay, so we have here at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Important. Now the ordered pair. Let me explain now more in the ordered pair. Ordered pair means it's a pair to order, in order. They come in sequence. The sequence here we mean the first number is the X value and the second number is the Y value. We can write X comma Y, we can write A comma B or AB. A is called the X coordinate. See the X coordinates on the X axis. It can be positive or negative. B is the Y coordinate. See the important part here in this basic math terms part 9 is to know the words, the terms, the definitions. Somebody can say, find the X coordinate. You understand maybe, but you need to know the exact meaning. The X coordinate is the value in the point, which is the first one. This is in the X value. And remember, this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So the point is called, the point itself is called ordered pair. Let's see now the region. We have a question here. Sketch and describe the region given by the set. See, there is a set. Set means there are many points. X, Y. See, this is the point such that Y greater than minus 1 here, less than 1. That means sketch it, show me, and describe in English the region that has all the points X, Y, Y greater than minus 1, less than 1. See, there is no mentioning about X here. That means there is no condition about X. So it's only the Y. You can try it if you like. This is the region here, you see? So I take Y1, this is Y1 here, less than. I take Y minus 1 down here, bigger, Y bigger than minus 1. And there is no condition on the X. So we go to the right, we go to the left. That's the sketching. Why I put here dashed lines? See dashed lines? Because the lines are not included. There is no equal here. At the minus 1, there is no equal. If 1 is equal, then I put solid line. See the points on the lines, Y equals 1, Y equals minus 1, not included because we have less than here. Dashed. Now let's describe the region. Set of all points, x, y, that lie between the lines y equals 1, this is y equals 1, y equals minus 1. So this is a line, this is a line, all the points between, that's a region. So it will extend to plus infinity and also on the left to minus infinity. Now let's see. Pythagorean theorem, we have a right triangle. When we say right triangle, see the word right triangle, that means the angle here, right angle, is 90. So we should have one angle in this triangle. Triangle means three angles. When we say right, one angle is 90. Now, another word, hypotenuse. See this word, hypotenuse. This is the line. See this leg here? It is facing the 90. This is the biggest one. And the other two are leg A and B, just sides, like side. So Pythagorean theorem says that this side facing the 90 squared, see this one, C squared, is equal to the sum A squared plus B squared, always. A is called the vertex. You see this A? See this point is the vertex. Let's look now at the distance formula. Distance formula is something very important. We can use almost in every course in math. The distance between the points A and B. A is x1, y1. B is x2, y2. Joining the line segment AB. Remember, this is basic math terms. I'm explaining and clarifying the words. So line segment is different from line. Line goes to infinity on both sides. Line segment is only the part of the line between A and B. So A here, let's say -2, 5, and B is 10 minus 11. You can have any 2 points, and we need the distance. See, this is the red part here. The distance between the points. That's the formula. D equals square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. That's the distance. It will be a number, positive number. Now, since I give you 2 points here, A and B, you can take A is x1, y1, that's the first point, and B, x2, y2. You can also take this one here, B, as x1, y1, and A as x2, y2. You can do that because anyway you are squaring the quantity and then you are adding and then you are taking the square root. You can see the answer here, the distance between A and B. You can try it now if you like. You can see that in question number 1. Now the midpoint. Midpoint is something different from the distance formula. Midpoint, we have also line segment. Yes, we know we have line segment. If we say find the midpoint, so this is the point here in the middle. The point in the middle, it's a point. So we take x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. So for example here, if we have a point E, 15, 14, and point F, 7, 12, the midpoint will be 11, 13. You can use this formula. I think I will show you in the example how to find the answer. So the midpoint formula, the answer should be a point in the middle. And the distance formula is the distance, the whole distance of the line segment between A and B. So in the distance formula, x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared under the square root. That's the distance. So here you take x1, y1, then you take x2, y2, replace it in the formula, you will get the distance. We will see that in question number 1. Equidistant. Equidistant in math, it means the same distance. The same distance. See, if we say A is equidistant from the points B and C. That means the distance from A to B, the distance here, is equal to the distance from A to C. So these are equal. So when we say equidistant, we talk about the distance, the same distance. Equi means same distance. Collinear, when you see the word collinear, you can see all these words in the questions. When you study, there's a algebra course, lectures, many examples there. Here I'm explaining only the basic math terms. Collinear. Collinear in math means the points, they lie on the same line. See, like these points, A minus 1, 5, B 2 minus 4, and C 4 minus 10. You have other ways to show that it's in the same line, not by graphing, but I put only this example to see it. But you have to know here the word collinear. Collinear means the points, they lie on the same line. Let's see question number 1. Find the distance between the points A and B joining the line segment AB. I think that's the same points, A minus 2, 5, B 10 minus 11. You can pause the video for a little, please, here. Few seconds. Find the distance. If you forget the distance formula will be big square root x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And then you can find. I think by this time you have an answer. It is 20. See, the distance is 20. Y, let's see, this is x1, y1. See the points here, minus 2, 5. x2, y2, 10 minus 11. Let's write the distance formula. Just you have to remember correctly the distance formula. So x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Just plug the numbers here. 5, x2, okay, x2 here, x2. 10 minus 2 plus 2. y2 minus 11 minus the 5. So 12 squared minus 16 squared, square root of 400, which is only 20. Because 20 times 20 is 400. Let's see, question number 2 is about the midpoint. E 15, 14, F is 7, 12. Let's find the midpoint. See, the midpoint, some students I have seen, they say, let's find the distance and divide by 2. That's completely wrong. Okay. Now, the midpoint is the point in the middle, the point. So we need the coordinates of the point, x and y. So we can use the formula here. x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. I put in details everything here. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. Put the numbers. 22 divided by 2 is 11. 26 divided by 2 is 13. That is a point. We call it midpoint, in the middle. Now, practice number 1. Find the distance. Practice as we did in question number 1. Find the distance between these 2 points and find the midpoint. I put this little tricky here with square root of 2, square root of 3. You can do it, I think. Find the midpoint, and then you can find the answers in the last slide here. This is practice number 1. This is practice number 2. Thank you for watching, and I hope I can see you in another video with another topic. Thank you very much.